Prologue. Many, many years ago, two beings came into existence. The two beings were close, like brother and sister. However, their bodies were alike, but minds were not. Eris, the goddess, had become fascinated with creation. She had found that she had amazing powers. She could create anything. The only limit to her powers, her imagination. Mars, Eris's twin, he was always so jealous and angry of Eris, for his ability did nothing but cause trouble. Mars was the god of destruction, death. One day, Eris decided to create a new world, something more vivid. She would make something alive, a world with more than just beautiful landscapes. She would also create beautiful creatures, just like them. As she created this new world, she blessed it with these creatures. She called her world Aurora. The creatures she called animals. In the world of Aurora, many kinds of animals existed, but her most favored species were none other than wolves. Over the many years, Eris watched as these wolves and other creatures became sentient, aware of themselves and others' feelings and emotions. Mars was enraged. His sister had all the attention, and he was looked down upon by the others. Letting his jealousy take over him, he plotted evil ideas against his twin. Mars had a plan to steal Aurora from Eris and claim it as his own creation. But for his claim to follow through, he would have to lock his sister away forever. Unfortunately for him, gods can't die. Eris, already aware of her brother's evil intention, ran. She hid in her world with the wolves. For years Mars looked, finding nothing. Growing frustrated, he then began spreading illness and disease through the world. His anger had spread, and species were no longer at peace. Her world was being destroyed. Eris had grown weak. Being in the mortal world for so long had exhausted her. It was no easy task and required much power. Aurora needed more than her help. So Eris decided to split her power, giving 7 creatures abilities and special powers that would allow them to protect her. Together they faced Mars, who had made his home up in the mountainous regions of Aram. Taking him by surprise, they eventually push Mars far away, banishing Mars into his own prison. For years, there was peace again within the world of Aurora. However, this time, bad sins and disease were abundant. Eris, being too weak, could not do enough to stop this, so she fought back with a solution. Eris allowed her creations to reproduce, so that for every death, a new life was born. This became the norm of life, a balance of life and death. The 7 creatures appointed to Eris were freed of their duties. Yet their power remained. These creatures found partners and had children. Those children had powers as well. However, down the years, the wolves had begun despising, fearing for their safety. They hunted these special powered creatures and began chasing them away into hiding. For years, they hid, the populations forgetting that these tales were real. Over the years, stories were told. Myths. It is rumored that Eris still hides within the lands of Alvanor, the home of the wolves. She holds suspicion that Mars may come back. And even though the powered wolves and other creatures are nowhere to be found, it is said that they still exist. For now, the beings of Aurora are struggling through changing times. as the gods continue to become more restless.